Hello everyone, this is King Dick Pin and we're playing some Lynne, or Lynne, however you want to pronounce it, I don't care. It's a game that I got off Steam. I think it was for free, I don't remember buying it. It's got very positive reviews. Lynne is a short story about the scariest thing in the world, being a teenager. They obviously haven't met me, but we'll give it a try. Let's start it off. The music is just sensational, makes me want to regurgitate my guts out. When I regained consciousness, I realized I'm in a public bathroom. Yes, that's normal Monday morning for me. But it's not the normal public bathroom. Oh, how so? How is that? It's all black and white. The bathroom seems to extend forwards, forever, infinitely, like an optical illusion. The dim light bulbs are suspended on flimsy plastic strings. The gutter in and out. What? A gutter? They gutter in and out intermittently, unsure of themselves. My head feels heavy. Why does it hurt so much? 1 plus the stress. Fuck, the game's already penalizing me for reading. I sigh and hold a hand against my temple. I can feel it pulsing beneath my fingertips. Gross. Human bodies really are gross. They're bags of flesh that contain all sorts of stuff. Bones and blood and guts and goo. With hearts that beat and lungs that shudder and bladders that fill up with amber urine. Getting really kinky now, aren't we? Thinking about it makes me want to dig my fingernails deep into my skin and dig it all out. Oh, we got something in common, Lynne, if this is Lynne. But I bet that would look gross too. Maybe I should pull my eyes out first, so I don't need to see all the blood as it splatters on the tiles. I'm really gaining an appetite for this kind of weird shit now. But if I know anything about biology, which I don't, I'm rubbish at school, blood doesn't stay red for a very long time. It doesn't, it kind of goes like a brownish poo color when it's exposed to the air for long enough. When it holy shit! When it's exposed to the air, it oxidizes. Thank you. I guess that's the scientific term. I think, and then it starts to turn brown. Lynne and I know so much together. With our powers combined, we'll know twice as much of the same thing. But then it turns black. Really? Oh shit! I try to imagine what it would look like if it's endless, dingy. What? I try to imagine what it would look like if this endless, dingy bathroom was stained with my blood. Well, that's a very good question there, Lynne, but I guess we're gonna have to find out. I don't feel anything in particular. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel rad. Are we starting a Michael Jackson video? I don't know. Maybe that's because it hasn't actually happened. It's nothing more than a silly fantasy. My head is still hurting. Well, can we fantasize that I got some Panadol tablets? My footsteps fall against the floor. When did I start walking? I don't know. I feel like I haven't been walking for years. The walls, the floor, and the stalls, and the sinks, and the dryers, and the bins, and the mirrors continue to repeat over and over again in a loop. You need to learn what commas are, sweetheart. And stuck videotape. We still have some old Jass's old video. Fuck, I need to learn to read what's on the screen. We still have some of Jass's old videotapes from when she was a kid. It's mostly Disney stuff, Cinderella and Snow White. My parents aren't too well off, so we have to make do with our old battered VHS long after DVD players became the norm. Hey, nothing wrong with VHS. Our VHS was like a monster. It had terrible hissing noises whenever you put a tape in there. And it had a cannibalistic tendency. What, it would hunt down other VHS players by its own accord, and eat them too. It liked to spit out tapes with the film reels leaking out. Oh shit, I hated when that happened. When I was young, it used to scare me a little. Lots of things scare me. I turn my head, glancing this way and that. The sound effect is getting more and more louder in my ear. There are 5 sinks lined up neatly against the wall, completely with silvery taps and soap dispensers. Somebody's stolen a roll of toilet paper and left it soaking in one of the basins. What an absolute fucker! The paper flops limply over the side of the bowl. It's a bit sad. The taps are turned off, but water still drips from their faulty heads. They're leaking. The roll of the loo paper is starting to turn soft. It collapses in on itself like something rotten. I keep walking. I walk past the sinks. At least, I think I walk past the sinks, but when I turn my head, I can see them again, right in the corner of my eyes. 5 sinks, chipped and cracked with soap dispensers, and that same roll of toilet paper lying in the rightmost basin. The roll of paper is still being waterboarded by the faulty tap. I walk by, trying to ignore it, but then I glance to my right once more. There it is again. 5 sinks, 5 basins, 1 roll of toilet paper, decomposing slowly. The toilet paper looks worse ever. Fucking hell, mild stroke. Don't worry, continue on. The toilet paper looks worse every time I see it. White paper begins to flash away from the cupboard skeleton. It melts away. I feel like I'm melting away too. Am I also made of toilet paper? Who knows? I don't know how long I've been walking. My feet are clammy inside my shoes. My toes are pushing up unpleasantly against the tips, so they rub red raw. That's when I realize I'm wearing my old white heels from Aunt Shirley's wedding. Not her last wedding, the wedding before that. Fucking hell, I must have been 9 or 10 back then. I'm 15 now, my feet have done a fair bit of growing. No wonder these shoes hurt so much, my feet weren't made for them. Not the feet I have right now. At any rate, why am I wearing them? Good question, it hurts, but I keep walking. I can't not keep walking. I'm afraid something bad will happen if I stop. Suddenly, alarmingly, I'm aware that I'm not alone. 2 to stress, great. So what's my stress level? 3%, okay, top right. Stress just says, right, cool, yep, got that. Stress just says, that should be the slogan for stress. Stress just says your life is dictated by a whole bunch of fucking shit that society throws on you. There's nothing behind me. No, something behind me, sorry. But I don't know what that something is. I look back over my shoulder. My breath catches in my throat. Everything has been swallowed up by a musty, impenetrable darkness. The darkness smells like it's inside of a walk-in wardrobe that hasn't been walked into in a very long time. I tremble. My footsteps stride against the tiles over and over. Holy shit. My heart beats inside my chest. It knocks against my rib cage. My feet hurt. They hurt so much. I think they are starting to bleed. Sores and blisters run along the backs of my feet. I can feel welts on the grooves between my toes. They're all blistering. Give it time. My blood will turn burgundy, then dark red, then black. Aren't burgundy and dark red the same thing? Well, I'd say dark red's a bit of a generalization if you'd want to, clarify with that shit. Everything in there is the same. Everything repeats over and over again. The light bulb, the stalls, the sink, the tap, the toilet paper, the dryers and the toils, and the mirrors and... The mirrors? 1 to stress, 4%! Great, we're making great progress so far. There's something strange. How so? About the mirrors. But no, it isn't the mirrors. It's the girl inside them. My white shoes slosh when I come to a halt. Like that, I'm guessing. Something smells. It smells of mold and urine and my own bodily fluids. Like mold and urine. Mold is totally a bodily fluid now. Oh, but the girl who looks back in the mirror, her fingers gripping the rim of the sink so tightly my knuckles turn white. Isn't me. I stare. She stares back. Questions run through my head. Where am I? How am I getting there? Here? What fuck? How did I get here? What is this place? I was me when I started walking, I think, but the more I walked in those small shoes, the less like me I became. I started to change. I didn't just realize it. Not until I saw myself in the mirrors. This girl. Oh, is it growing up fantastic? Yeah, that's me. That's the photo finish. Stress level 5. +1. 5%, sorry. I reach forward. My fingers brush the surface of the mirror. It's sticky, and it makes me feel sick. But my feet are sticky too. So it doesn't matter. sticky feeling mirror. I was gonna make a joke about masturbation then, but I thought it wouldn't fit the mood. The girl looks like me. She has the same hair, the same eyes, the same nose, the same ears, and the same lips. But she isn't me. Okay, then who is she? My muscles, is she a clone? My muscles tense beneath her skin. What? My muscles tense beneath her skin. Her face responds. It smiles, then I smile, and what? Then I smile and frowns, when I frown. Oh, sorry, I understand. I don't know if I said that right, but who cares? My face is mine. But I know it isn't. It can't be. I'm not her. She's not me. Oh, she's upset. She's crying. I'm making her cry now. I hope her happy. Lynne! When I speak, the alien voice comes from my mouth. My breath catches in my throat. And then... +5 stress! I'm up to 10% now! I feel something brush against the back of my neck. There's nothing in the mirror, but there's something behind me. I don't know what it is, but I know it's something cold. Is it a fish? Why would a fish be in here? Yeah, even colder than the roll of toilet paper soaking in the sink on the far right. I don't know how long it's been soaking there for. I don't know how long I've been here for. I don't know how long I've been here. I don't know anything, really. But stress 15%! Oh, I do know that this thing is the end. Oh, that was quick. That was a really quick game. There'll be no more representations. No more walls and floors and stools and sinks and dryers and bins and mirrors. There's just me. Oh, that's nice. I succeeded! I won! Me in the darkness and the bad thing that lurks within it. Behind me. Breathing against my neck. Welcome home, Lynne. It seems to say, with invisible teeth encrusted with algae. We miss you. Oh, jeez, and that's not fair. But that's not fair. What? They got the wrong girl. I'm not her. I'm not Lynne. I spell my name with an A. Jeez. Jasp. Hey, Squirt. Rough night. You'd say that. I read through the bag bin, bread bin, unearthing the last 2 slices of Warburton, half and half. Not something that I can say that I've had 1+ stress to my percentage. Naturally, they're the crusts, the last cut-offs nobody wants. Oh, shit! I glare at Jasp. She's sitting at the kitchen table, eating her own slice of toast, not the crusts. Bitch! Must kill her! She saved those for me! Oh, thanks a lot! Jasp, no problem, honey! Why are you so selfish? I wonder. Maybe because I'm a horrible person? Well, I know that. I slot my bread crusts, into the toaster and sigh. I don't know if I ever sighed. I don't know if I sighed in real... I don't know if I've sighed in real life. I feel worked up. I've been worked up ever since I woke up. I was worked up when I was brushing my teeth. Pardon me. Burp, gas fluids are coming out. I was worked up when I was combing my hair. I was worked up when I was putting on my shirt and sliding up my socks and buttoning up my shirt. Now I'm worked up as I want my incredibly appetizing breakfast to finish toasting. I fish a knife from the cutlery drawer and peer inside the inner workings of the toaster. I peer a little too close, actually, and my hair nearly gets caught inside it. That would be a nightmare. I draw back, startled. Jasper snorts. Oh, you're a dumb bitch. Well done, genius. That's basically the context of what she just said. Shut up. I stick my tongue out at her. She sticks her tongue out too. I glance back at the toaster, but I don't lean quite so closely this time. I tap my feet against the floor and sigh. Why is this taking so long? Are you going anywhere in a hurry? I have to go to school. Hence why I'm in the school uniform, you dumb Jasp! I didn't know why you're so eager. I always hated school. Yeah, I have exams coming up. I pick up the knife and begin to prod at the tops of the slowly toasting crust. That's a safe thing to do. You shouldn't do that. You'll electrocute yourself. Like I care. I do care, actually. And you'll definitely care when 1 million watts of electricity is coursing through your thick skull. I'll survive. That's what you think. God, what do kids think they know everything? Why do kids think they know everything? I'm not a kid, that's for sure. Please. Jess tuts and rolls her eyes. She does things a lot. Oh, she does this a lot. It's very... Fuck, I used to be able to read 5 seconds ago. No, I couldn't read to begin with. She does this a lot. It's very effective. Jess always wears a lot of makeup. She's good at applying it. Her eyes are particularly expressive. Jasp is pretty already. She doesn't really need makeup, but the makeup makes her even prettier. Well, I think makeup's a load of bullshit if you ask me. According to Jess, putting on her makeup is the sole thing that gets her out of the bed in the morning. She's really not got a lot to shoot for then, does she? If that's her fucking reason for getting up in the morning. I guess there's not much else for her to do. She doesn't have a job, so she's a slacker, probably living off welfare too. She just sits around the house all day. Great, smoking pot, fucking financing drug dealers and shit like that. Good for her! Bitch. Sometimes I wish I could do that. Hey Jess, why don't you get a job, you fucking lazy millennial bitch? I thought you were meant to be the smart one in the family, Lynn. I'm not smart. I suck. Literally. Piss off. Jasper's the one who sucks. And that is literally. The bulge in her belly is proof enough. What am I sucking? What, fucking alcohol out of a straw? Not that, you get pregnant. Oh, pregnant bulge, not fat bulge. Not that you get pregnant like that. I know that much. I might be in secondary school, but I'm not thick. Not that thick anyway. The toaster pings my bread crusts pop, like I should be happy to see them. Hello! I'm not. Fuck off, bread. Piss off. Oh, Lynne and I, she's a girl after my own heart. I poke the crusts with the tip of the knife again. They don't reply. Jasp does. Jasp. Why are you talking to your breakfast, you crazy girl? I thought you said you didn't want to be late to school. I don't. Then why don't you get a move on? You'll miss your train. I know. I grab the plate and slide the crust onto it. I smear butter on the crust an inch thick, like this'll somehow make them taste better. And a scoop of lemon curd for good measure. I've never had lemon curd on toast, but now I want to find out what it's like. The lemon curd mixes with the oozy, bright yellow butter. The end result looks kind of gross, but it tastes fine. Butter is the fucking best thing. I hate margarine. Fuck margarine! I take my plate to the kitchen table. I stumble on my way there, twisting my ankle on thin air. Rightio. Stress +1! I curse beneath my breath. Shit! Hey, Lynn, are you sure you're okay? You seem a little out of it. Yeah, well, try being me for once. A little, I guess. Bad dream, bad existence, yeah. Bad doesn't quite cover it. Terrible, more like. My feet still hurt. I checked them when I woke up this morning, trembling to see whether they are still in one piece or not. I'm afraid there'd be bloody stumps. Little bones, all broken from being forced into shoes too small for me. They look fine, but that was 10 minutes ago. But what about now? My toes curl up against the inside of my shoes. Jess stares at me. She doesn't think we've gone totally does she think I've gone totally mental? Maybe I have. You were tossing and turning like a girl from The Exorcist this morning, Lynn. You woke me up. Wait, we share a bed? Oh, maybe we share a room. So that explains why Jess is up so early. She doesn't usually surface until gone noon. Fucking Jess, you lazy bitch! She doesn't have to. Not since she dropped out of 6th form college. The fuck is 6th form? 6th form? What the fuck is 6th form? I need to find this shit out. All she does for practice is practice her makeup in front of her vanity mirror. Our vanity mirror, actually, since we share the same bathroom, eat cereal and watch the Jeremy Kyle show. This has to be Britain then. I don't think they got sixth form in America. I think they'd call it a different thing. I don't know. I should research this shit. I stare at my crumbs. My crumbs stare back. Slathered in butter and lemon curd. Yummy. My stomach churns. I'm sorry, Jasp. No, that's alright. I already had my revenge. You fucking stole the bread! Yeah, my bread. The bread. Okay. Jess coils a strand of hair about her finger. She looks smug. So, what are you gonna do today? More studying? Stress +1. Don't mention the S word. Now, you've got your GCSEs coming up in, 3 weeks? You better get cracking. I bite into my bread crust smeared with butter and lemon curd. The butter is sweet, oily, and fatty, while the lemon curd is sharp and sweet. It's thick, sickly. I feel like it's clogging up my throat. Maybe I put a little too much on. You know, Mum and Dad expect a lot from you. Don't let them down. Well, that's saying a lot. They didn't expect much from you, Jasp. Stress +2, 20%. Fucking hell. I feel sweet. I feel sick. I definitely feel use too much lemon curd. Jasp, please. What? That's the truth. It's the truth. After I turned out to be such a monumental fuck-up, the least you could do is not fail all your GCSEs. Oh, thanks, Jasp. I really appreciate that. Maybe you couldn't fail in being a parent. Who's the father, Jasp? Or do you not know? Could be one of 20 men, perhaps. Jasp! You're supposed to be the smart one, remember? Much pressure, much... Oh, fucking hell. Where are we? That's what they said, but... My voice trails off. My cheeks are smeared with toast, crumbs, and bits of lemon curd. They feel oily. I swallow, which is what Jasp should have done. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Well, you'll probably be fine. You'd have to try to do worse in your GCSEs than I did. I'm surprised you even managed to do them. I'm surprised you even know that they're what they're called, whatever they are. Yeah, but it's different now. You could retake your exams. I can't. Sucks to be you. Thanks, Jasp. I hope that fucking kid doesn't accidentally punch its way out of your gut. Jasp sounds so cheerful, it kinda makes me want to punch her. But fucking hell, me and Lynne I just had the same feeling, Lynne. Me and Lynne are the same person! But I know I can't. Not anymore. We used to fight a lot when we were younger. Pull hair and scratching, but now Jess is pregnant, I feel a bit guilty about slapping her. You can still do it. Fuck guilt. You can't hit a pregnant woman. What if you are a pregnant woman and this pregnant woman's attacking you too? Even if that pregnant woman is your sister, who isn't really a woman. Oh no. Oh no, what is she then? An attack helicopter. Fuck. Oh, I right-clicked by accident. Didn't mean to. I don't think she is. Anyway. She's only 19. She's having a kid at 19. Fucking hell. She's still a teenager, technically. I click my lemon curd tongue against the roof of my mouth. I should probably get going. You probably should. Don't drop out of school before your exams start, otherwise, what would be the point? Thanks, Jasp. I'm Lynne. She's Jasp. Sometimes I think Jasp derives happiness from my suffering. She really is a rotten big sister. She's always been like that. She used to bully me relentlessly when we were little. She has always kicked me beneath the dinner table, hitting me with the TV remote, whispering creepy stories into my ear at night when I was trying to sleep. This Jess character sounds like she needs to drown in a ditch. She told me Santa isn't real when I was 4. I cried a lot. And then she went on, got herself knocked up, and now she's so heavily pregnant, I can't argue back when she starts being a bitch, because I'd feel guilty. You know what you need to tell her? You need to go into specific detail, Lynne, about how big that baby's gonna be, and how it's gonna tear most of her vagina out, and how she won't be allowed to use fucking epidurals or anything like that, so the pain is going to be relentlessly horrible throughout the 4 or 5 days worth of childbirth that she'll have to go through. Oh, that's what you should do, Lynne. That will get her spirits up. Maybe she's smarter than her GCSE's results give her credit for. We're all smart in a different way, Lynne. Fucking academic means shit. There's only one side of smartness, Lynne. Gotta learn this shit quickly, Lynne. Otherwise you're gonna be a very depressed teenager. I got my plate in the sink. It's coated with crumbs and a smear of buttery lemon. That sounds lovely. I'd lick that plate clean. What are you going to do all day, Jasp? Jasp, watch the Jeremy Kyle show, probably. Oh, don't you ever get sick of that? Nope. My fucking hell. I don't like that show. I think it's mean. It's the sort of show that makes fun of people like Jess. An audience watches these poor, sad, broken people pour out their guts and argue with each other and break down into tears, and then they laugh and cheer and applaud like it's something funny. Kinda true, those shows suck. They really suck. It isn't funny. It's real people's lives, and I hate it. But Jess doesn't seem to care. Jess, I know it's mean, but I'm not on that show. Why does it matter? I'm running my dirty plates beneath the lukewarm water and frown. It just isn't very nice. You say, didn't you give that girl in your class a black eye a few months ago? Fuck, man, I'm a fighter. She deserved it. She called you a slut. She might have been right. Well, Jess is very self-aware. Jess prods at her belly. It strains beneath her shirt like a large, obscure balloon. Maybe I am a slut. This is why I can't argue with Jasp anymore. Not even when she steals my apricot yogurts. She steals your apricot yogurts! God damn it! God damn it, that pisses me off! She doesn't fight back like she used to. Apricot yogurts! Oh, you know what, this is it. I'm going to call it good for this part here. Hold up, we are saving this shit right here, because I do not want to continue on anymore. Oh, okay, so we're at the train station. You know what, this game is pretty cool. I'm eager to see how it develops. I'm eager to see the development of the characters. I'm eager to see where it goes, and it is very unsettling. The atmosphere is amazing. The fact that this game was free, I think it was for free, is just astonishing that developers can do cool stuff like this, create great atmospheric games that really bring the mood. If you get a chance, try it out. Anyway, this has been King Dickpin playing some Lynne. Thank you all for watching. Not that I really care. Goodbye!